Hi there, welcome back to James and James Podcast. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, select all notifications, and if you're not, welcome back. All right, so what do we got for us today, James?
All right, first we got Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar.
Oh, again, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's more happened this week.
All right, so talk to us then.
So on Raw, we had this promo with Cody Rhodes. I think it was in-ring promo, and he basically kind of calls out Brock this time. And now Brock is supposed to be back next week.
All right.
See, with this match, I find this match has a lot of potential in it.
So, okay, but what happened with the promo? I mean, what's going on with it?
I mean, he said how he's ready and how he wants to face him already. And that's kind of basically what he said during that.
Now, did the Brock Lesnar come out?
No, he hasn't even came out even since the attack.
So it was pretty much just telling everybody, all right, Brock, let's do this now.
Yeah.
Because he says, I think he said, like, you think I'm afraid of you or like other people are afraid of you or something like that? Or,
yeah, I'm not. And that's when he says, like, I'm ready.
All right. So I'm curious to see how that's going to go. So what do you think is going to happen? I mean, is there a match lined up yet?
No, and there hasn't been no match confirmed. But I do hope this goes into Backlash, though.
All right. What about that Abu Dhabi? When is that coming up? Do you know?
Abu Dhabi?
Dubai, whatever that is.
Oh yeah, that's Backlash, but that's in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
So okay, so it's not Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is the other country. Okay, all right. So I think it's gonna be in Puerto Rico. I guess they're getting matches lined up for that.
Yeah, I do because it's in next month already. So with this match, though, I feel like this could be a good match. It could get pretty physical also.
Well, I mean, Brock Lesnar is very dominant when he comes to his wrestling. I mean, which he's known for his German suplexes.
Yeah.
And his F5.
Yeah.
So I mean, pretty much when Rock The Rock. What the fuck? The Rock talking about me? Is he watching us right now? Brock Lesnar. Pretty much when he comes out, especially guys that are smaller than him, he pretty much just goes with the German suplex.
Yeah, it throws him around.
So my thing is, how many German suplex do you think Cody Rhodes is going to get when the match starts?
When the match starts, I'd say at least 3. But, I mean, the whole match, I'd say at least more than 10.
I think Brock Lesnar is going to come out with at least 5 German suplex. I think he's just going to show dominance in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then and then go with something else.
Yeah, because I mean, they can both really wrestle. But if you really think about it, it's like the second big opponent that Cody Rhodes is going to face besides Roman Reigns.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there was Seth Rollins. I mean, right? It was Seth Rollins, and then it went to Roman Reigns, and now Brock Lesnar's. Yeah. And now this is setting them up for a true title defense. It just because I'm sure Roman Reigns is probably going to go. I mean, I didn't want him to. We'll see what happens when it goes to 1,000 days, or when it go to 1,200 days.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like about the title reign, but I feel like this is gonna be a really good match. I do feel like Brock's gonna do like most dominating at first, then it's gonna go to Cody.
But what I'm talking about is more like I think Cody Rhodes is trying to fight all these other.
Oh people. Yeah. This where he could get that title shot again.
But it depends because usually when Brock Lesnar's there's no interruptions. All right.
Yeah.
So the thing is Cody Rhodes going to win or Brock Lesnar? All right. Cody Rhodes just lost against Roman Reigns. All right. He won against Seth Rollins, but he lost against Roman Reigns. And then what if he loses against Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, because he actually won against Seth Rollins, but it seemed like Brock Lesnar, this is going to be an actual one-on-one, no interruptions. It's still more like predicting it's gonna like tricky. Yeah,
and then what if he doesn't beat Brock Lesnar? And because remember, Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So where does he go from there?
I mean, I feel like he's gonna go down the list. I think this will be bad for his career.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to keep fighting. So I think he has to win.
Yeah.
So, but let's see. I mean,
especially if they want to build up that title shot again, he has to win.
And it's up to him. Let's see what happens. Is he going to train for it or is he going to be dominant? In order for him to beat Brock Lesnar, he has to come out dominant, but he can't gas out too soon either.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to come up with his moves. He might have to come up with something different, something new, and then just go from there.
Yeah.
Man, but we'll see what happens. I mean, what else we got?
All right, so let's talk about Liv Morgan and Raquel winning the tag team champions from Lita. No, it wasn't Lita. It was Trish and Becky.
Now, in the beginning, I was like, "Why is Trish stepping up, and why is Becky Lynch, right?
Yeah,
I want to say Becky G. Why is Becky Lynch allowing her to come in and take Lita's place?" And I don't think Becky Lynch even had a say in it because he automatically said, "I'm going to do it."
Yeah, because with Lita being hurt out, it was kind of like awkward to see who's going to do it. And of course, Trish stepping up to do it.
And I didn't think. I mean, when Lita was down, I'm like, okay, well, they're not going to do it. They'll probably fight somebody else.
Yeah.
But they went on. They kept going. They went on.
I mean, that match was pretty good though. A lot of back and forth.
And until the end.
Yeah. And then with Trish turning heel, it was kind of I would say predicted because people were already saying how Trish was going to turn heel, but they're saying it'll be a backlash, actually WrestleMania actually. But I guess they put a hold on it. And now it's like, is Trish to keep going in the ring now and not going back to retiring?
I don't know. It surprised me that she did that. It surprised me. Obviously, she's the one who hurt Lita.
Yeah, because that was a build up to her turning
heel. Now, when they found Lita on the ground, right?
Uh-huh.
She was conscious, right?
Yeah.
She was awake.
But she didn't look okay though.
But she never said it was Trish.
Yeah, she never said anything.
So is that a conspiracy thing too then? I mean, was Lita part of that? Was Lita part of like all the heel? I don't know. I mean, she would have said like, "Hey, it was you mother."
See, but that's what makes it even better because everyone knows that Trish and Lita are like best friends. That's what makes the heel turn even better between them two.
Yeah, I mean, Trish has always been the good girl everybody likes, and I don't understand the heel. Maybe because she needs to be relevant, so that's how she's going to be relevant right now.
Yeah,
and doing that, but
I mean, but like now with the outcome of the match with the Raquel and Liv Morgan, I'm actually really happy they both won because Raquel has a lot of potential in the company, but every time she gets in a match, she loses, singles or tag team.
Yes.
And I feel like Raquel really needs that push because, like I said, she has a lot of potential in the company.
So what do you think from here now? Do you think they're going to keep the belt for a while?
I hope so because Raquel needs that.
Yeah, I mean, Liv Morgan's a big name, so she was a former champ, and now she's a tag team champ. So
yeah, I hope they don't do Liv dirty again. How about that title reign she had?
Yeah, it's true. But I'm curious to see how it goes. I tell you, I was a fan of Raquel, so let's see how far that takes them, and if they're able to hold the belts.
Yeah.
So who do you think is going to come for them?
Damage Control.
Damage Control. What about besides them?
There's not really any tag teams. Or I guess Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville.
Okay, because I think Damage Control already had their chances already.
Yeah.
So, okay, this time to put them in the back burner. But I think, was it Sonya Deville?
Yeah, and Chelsea Green.
I think they will probably be the next ones to
because even Shayna and Ronda already had the turn with the titles too. So, but with when Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville would do that, it would be kind of like it's time for their turn.
But also we have the draft coming up.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the women's tag teams form up there now.
But being a big fan of Liv Morgan, I was very happy she won.
Yeah. Yeah, I was too.
And they both really do need that.
Yes, they do. And we'll see how long hopefully that reign lasts a while. I don't like when they can't defend their belt.
Yeah.
And then it goes to the next person.
So they should be a really good title ring, at least like 2 or 3 pay-per-views almost.
Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see what happens Backlash, if they're going to be part of it or not.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, because they were confronting the Usos, right?
Yeah, well, about the match. But it was Kevin, Sami, and Matt Riddle. Before Matt Riddle had a match against Solo Sikoa, they were backstage talking. Sami and Matt Riddle were first talking together. And Sami was be careful to Matt Riddle, be careful out there because Solo Sikoa already put you on the shelf for months now. And he finally made a return. And I know where Kevin comes out to Sami, what are you talking about? Don't be careful, just go all out on him. And Sami and Kevin were starting arguing and had that disagreement and backstage. That was kind of weird.
Well, Kevin Owens has always been the fighter,
Yeah.
like today's KO, keep fighting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, guess that was his thing. But Matt Riddle was like, hey, just be careful, right? And,
Yeah, no, Sam was saying be careful.
Oh, Sammy.
To Matt Riddle.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I think if they're wrestlers, they got to go all out.
Yeah.
Like Kevin says.
But Matt Riddle did get hurt in that match. I mean, not hurt, not injured, but he did lose pretty badly. And get a lot beat up.
But didn't they have a confrontation when they were talking? Or is that last week's when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were talking and then Matt Riddle comes out?
Oh, yeah.
But this was like a second one because I remember he had something different on. Because the first time he had like these short shorts or something.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the hell is he? What's
like
with
a
underwear
Speedo.
or something? Like, what's going on with him? So, anyway, all right. Well, yeah, then what was it? Matt Riddle did lose the match. And then the Usos came out to help?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, they did.
See, but even Matt Riddle, though, I feel like he should have got that win against Sikoa. But of course, so beat him. But I mean, with Matt Riddle back, it's just like who's gonna be his like next opponents too? Because it can't be Solo because he always gets hurt in a match.
But at the same time, is why does anybody in the bloodline need somebody else for them to win?
Yeah.
Are they not true wrestlers? Can they not fight on their own?
And that's what Rucker said too, how they always kind of back up.
Yeah, and I don't understand. I mean, either you're a fighter or you're not. You're a wrestler or you're not. In order for you to win, you need somebody to help you.
Yeah, but when people go to face them, they already know that they're gonna get like attacked and cheated on.
Yep. They should do these. What do you call those? The lumberjack match.
Oh yeah.
Match. When all the wrestlers are outside and nobody could come in, and if you go outside, you don't get your ass whooped from the outside. So you gotta, as soon as you get out, you gotta come right back in, and that deters anybody from coming in.
True.
All right, but we'll see what happens with them. What else you got today for us?
And I was it for Raw and SmackDown, but staying on this company though. With Roman's title reign, that's a big question about how long it's going to last. Because people always talk about 1,000 days. They never say anything more besides 1,000. So is it like 1,000 and that's it? Or are you going to do more?
I don't know. I know they're trying to beat the... I wonder if they're going to try to beat the record of the 1,200 days or whatever.
Yeah, it was Bruno's, somewhere Tito's record.
Yeah, and again, back in the day, they didn't wrestle every week, every day. It was like once every month or 2 months, depending on what state they were in.
Yeah, but it's not about like being on TV. It's just about like breaking history. Are they going to break history, or like are they going to say no?
And I don't get that. Are you a wrestling company or are you a record holder company? Like, which one are you going to be? I mean, again, they're holding so many people in the back up already.
Yeah, because like Backlash, it's actually 1,000 days for Roman, and it's just like, is that going to be it? See, but
so does Roman have a match for Backlash yet?
Not yet. Or actually, I don't even think he's gonna have a match. See, but with Roman though, if they do have like 2,000 days or more, we won't really see a title like this like decades from now. Not at least not in my lifetime.
You said 2,000 days?
Yeah.
Oh wow! If it was 2,000 days, I wouldn't even be watching WWE.
Because if you look at Bruce Martinez, it's a lot.
No, but I mean, again, you can't compare this day and age to back in the 80s, or 70s. Like you can't compare them. You were rarely on TV. It was once in like a weekend, and it was very late at night, sometimes 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
They really didn't put wrestling too much in the prime time, as when WWE started the Raw, and Nitro and all that. Then they started doing prime time, but it was always late.
Yeah, sure. Because with Bruno's record, it is almost 2,000.
Yeah, I'm hoping after 1,000. I was hoping before, but okay. You got me up to 1,000. That's it. If you go past that, I'm turning the channel. I'm going to keep watching AEW only until Roman Reigns is gone. Because done with the title.
Because it's like kind of facts here. Like we won't see another title like this to at least not in me or lifetime. And we generations from now we see another title like this.
Yeah, I know. Like when CM Punk was champion, I think he was 365 days, and that was big at the time. But then he said like, well, nobody really, pumps me up or advertises me or nothing. I'm always in the back burner. You're always advertising these new people. So what's going on? But now Roman Reigns, he's like everywhere. You know? So, all right. So I guess we'll be calling this Roman Reigns wrestling. I'm like, again. So,
and there's been so many memes about him. Like, there's this meme about this Make-A-Wish kid asking for a match against Roman, and it's like Roman wins. I'll show that one video.
That is true that he wins.
And they're like,
I'm like, well, sorry guys.
No, staying on topic here. There's some things about Drew McIntyre, because apparently he kind of like walked out, and now his Twitter it's all blacked out too. So nobody's thinking about how he might go to AEW if he doesn't resign his contract or anything.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it depends on what they're going to do with Drew McIntyre. Are they really going to use him or put him on the back burner? Because nowadays it's all about social media too now.
Yeah.
So is he doing that to get more attention and then come back? And like kind of like when a wrestler comes back, maybe come back at Backlash. I don't know. Maybe interrupt Roman Reigns thing again, make another run, or maybe go run with Cody Rhodes or something. So trying to see what he's going to do next. Do I see him going to AEW? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, they have a lot of stars already out there. They have a lot of storylines. I mean, they got so many people there. I don't think they need anybody from WWE. They're doing fine on their own.
Yeah, because I mean, we just got another like star that was hired AEW.
But at the same time, I always tell you how AEW doesn't have these big guys.
Yeah.
And Drew McIntyre is a big guy.
Yeah, like the only guy they have that's big is like Big Ass, but he's just tall though.
Yeah, but they have the other guy, Braun or something. What her name is?
Seth Singh. That's his name. He's tall too.
Yeah, they're going to. He used to have the Mohawk or something. Remember him?
Oh yeah.
We went to see Tony Storm.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, him. I mean, he's a big guy too. I mean, there's some other big guys, but I don't see them in the main cards.
Yeah.
They have all these CrossFit guys or something.
Yeah, but Drew McIntyre really is a big name though, so he should be used more also. But that's the problem with AEW. AEW is it's like a secondhand thing for wrestlers, like a last resort for wrestlers. Like if I don't get here, I'm just going there.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I don't think him. Honestly, I think it's a media push.
Yeah.
I think to get more attention, and I think if he disappears, he's going to come back at a major match, maybe SummerSlam.
True.
But we'll see Monday night. See if he comes back. Okay, so what I want to talk about now, I'm going to switch to AEW. We had MJF talk to, what was that guy with the
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin.
And but a lot was said in that promo. It was so many great things. I mean, even MJF said like, "You're one of the greatest people I stepped in the ring with," showing his respect, which is kind of unusual of him to do that.
But see, that's when it goes. When I told you about it, goes back to like the '90s when they would wrestle somebody, then they come back and say, "Oh, you were great. I respect you as a wrestler," and all that. And I think that's what MJF is doing. And of course, he was calling Sting his father or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just, to me, I didn't like that at all. I didn't like the promo at all. I didn't like the guy sitting down the corner ring, just sitting down.
But that's what he does, though.
I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, and especially, I mean, this guy's, MJF is bigger than this guy.
Yeah, he's pretty muscular, MJF.
And then this guy's skinny. You're like, come on, like. I'm sure he could wrestle. He's very good. Pretty sure he has strength. But at the same time, it's like, man, like when Tony Khan matches these people, I mean, what is he thinking about? Is he just trying to bring up these wrestlers to be big names? You know what I mean? Like I don't understand all that.
Yeah.
Maybe you could give me some insight on that. Like what was going on with this guy? Why should he get a chance to fight the main guy?
See, but Darby Allin is a big fan favorite though. A lot of fans like him. Even I like him. Because he's getting different, he has like skateboarding, he raised down. He's very physical also in the ring, very like kind of bloody also.
So what big names has he beaten?
I would say.
Or when was the last time he won?
He fought Samoa Joe, but I think he lost or he won. I'm not sure about that one. But he fought a lot of people though. All
right. Well, I don't know. I don't see him beating Samoa Joe. I don't know if he could pick him up. I don't know. It was all right, but So, do you think it's going to continue? Do you think he'll have a fight with MJF?
Well, it's not just him. Remember, we have like Jungle Boy and Sammy Guevara on the side also, because they're all both of them are in this storyline also. See, but it was weird because why didn't MJF have a moment with Darby Allin and not all three of them?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll be the next person, Jungle Boy next.
Yeah, maybe he's doing like individually. See, but like this storyline is really good with all these three opponents. It's like who's gonna get it and who's gonna like break out a fight also.
Well, do you think they'll put those three guys into a triple threat match to see who?
That's how I think it's gonna play out. But this match, it could go to like double nothing also. Upcoming pay-per-view.
And when is that pay-per-view?
Next month also.
Next month. Okay, so then they have to talk fast and start getting physical to see who's going to do it. Like I know with WWE, they jump them, they tackle them on the back.
They really jump on that feud right away.
So then, but this feud, I didn't even see what's his name, Darby.
No, it was Sammy Guevara and Jungle Boy.
No, the one who was there.
Oh yeah, it was Darby Allin. Yeah,
Darby Allin. Okay,
I was in the ring.
So then. I didn't see him do anything. I mean, I know Sting was in the ring because MJF called Sting, "Oh, that's your daddy" or something.
Yeah,
which I thought was funny.
Yeah, but well, actually, we'll get to that.
But then he never attacked him.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, if you want to fight somebody, what's the best way than to start something with him?
Yeah, see with Jungle Boy, Sammy Guevara, and Darby Allin, they've been having all these single matches, and in their matches, like two of them are watching on. They don't really get involved, which they should. I would really jump the feud better.
Well, I don't know. I don't like this bit. I don't like it. I don't think they were the right fit for the wrestlers. If you think they are, tell me why. Put it in the description down below in the comments. Description. No, you don't. I'll put it in descriptions. You put in the comments down below and tell me why do you think your wrestlers should fight MJF. Right now, I'm on MJF's side. None of those wrestlers are worthy, are done enough to make a match. Except for Jungle Boy. Yeah. Maybe Jungle Boy, because he had the last match with Mr. Peeps.
Oh, yeah, Christian?
Christian, yeah. So Christian
that was like Revolution.
Yeah.
Burial match. Okay. It's pretty good.
I thought it was a good match. So maybe him. Yeah. But he has to do something, though.
I either see Darby Allin first as getting it, Sammy Guevara, or Jungle Boy, in that order.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I need somebody to show me something. As MJF's manager, it ain't happening.
Now, without promo, though, let's talk about Sting coming out, though. I mean, Sting was pretty funny. I don't know about you, but that got me laughing a little bit.
I know when he came out, he started doing something.
He started putting these pom-poms out. He goes, I'm in a really mood today to be a cheerleader because he just throws on them, There are like 5 of them.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, why are you have pom-poms for? You're Sting and you're throwing pom-poms to MJF? Like, what is that supposed to do to him? You're like, to me, it was like, are you okay there?
It was just him being all goofy and jokey.
Yeah, it was new to me. Like, what the hell? Like,
I mean, Sting said that he is going to be the next champion. He's going to win this. See, but with something that Sting said though, that promo was he basically called out MJF about how Sting is with Darby, but you were with Cody, and I was like, oh, it was really funny. The crowd went, oh, it was like, and so it was like, oh, did I say Cody?
They're talking about Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because so Cody Rhodes and MJF were best friends in the company. They both still talking about it. See, but like it was a pretty good promo. So it got me thinking that Darby should actually win this the title.
No. Nope. He's not even going to wrestle him. He's not. I'm not going to let him wrestle. So you got to come up with somebody else. So you got to talk to your wrestler and say, come on.
So you think it's with Jungle Boy that's going to win then?
I think, no, I don't say he's going to win it. I just say he's probably the only one that I see that maybe will be in line to wrestle MJF. But he has to show something.
Yeah, because MJF...
Because that can't just be talk. It can be talk.
Because, I mean, he has like a history with all 3 of these men. Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, and Jungle Boy. They all had great matches, but like he mainly talks about how Darby Allin had that great match at Don't Nothing a few years back.
Well, I'm curious to see what happens next Wednesday because I want to see some match. Now, if it comes in and then Jimmy Guerrero, what's his name?
What? Guerrero?
Guerrero, the guy. How do you get lost?
Vicky Guerrero?
All right, so what else you got?
All right, next we have Chris Jericho and Adam Cole. Now, because they're supposed to be doing this feud now, because when Adam Cole won his first match back, Chris Jericho came out to help Daniel Garcia, and Chris Jericho gave him that look, he turned his head, looked back at him, like a very ugly look, and then Adam Cole did the same thing the next week after. So this feud, I can see a big feud happening. Because next week on Rampage, you're supposed to do like a face-to-face. So that just starts like the feuding of this match. Because I do see a lot of potential in this match also. I do see it as a big match, a very good match to happen.
All right, but I'm curious to see how Jericho is going to be. You know, he's getting up there.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll see.
I mean, because they haven't even started feuding yet. It's just like those little head turns on each other. So this match has to be good. Now, it's just because Adam Cole just had his match return, his first match back, and Jericho, of course, has been there. I just don't know who's going to win this one. Like, is Adam Cole going to win because he returned, and he's fresh from return, or is it like Chris Jericho going to win?
Usually when you return, you win.
Yeah. See, but he already had his big match, so it's just like, I'm pretty sure he's going to win again because he returned the week before, or like 2 weeks before. So I was wondering who's going to win that match.
All right. Well, we'll find out. I'm curious to see too. All right. We're going to wrap this up today already.
Make sure to follow and subscribe to all the channels we have in the outro screen.
And don't forget, we're also on Twitter, and it'll be in the description down below.
Peace.